I am the nature hacker, and this is your world. So, today I want to talk about Zika virus. Again, I've already made a video on this. If you haven't seen it already, check the link in the description below. And I'll put some other links in there too. My last video um, got featured in a website linked to Gawker, so kind of cool there. And yeah, so there's been a few cases in Florida, and they're calling for, to go door to door and get people's urine to test more. So it's just a joke because, I mean, it can be detected in the urine, yes. The way you would do that is antibody testing. So you test for Zika antibodies in the urine. So yeah, but the issue here is that, yeah, I mean, everybody's carrying about 10 viruses on average. So, big deal. They're carrying Zika. It's not a big deal. It's not a problem. It's a common thing. These people will be showing these 4 cases. Oh, 4 cases in Florida. These people almost certainly have zero symptoms whatsoever. They just found this out because, there's probably thousands of people a day that get the urine tested in Florida. So they're testing the urine for Zika. And wow, 4 people had it in their urine. Big deal. They have zero symptoms. So, like I said, we all have 10 viruses we're carrying. I mean, we don't have symptoms of any of them. I mean, might have some fatigue and things like that, but it's not an issue. So this is just a totally made up thing. It's total just a media hoax. It's total baloney. But if you are worried about it, I mean, here's another reason why it's not going to affect Americans whatsoever, because in order for Zika to thrive in the body, it needs mucosal bacteria. It needs large amounts of mucosal bacteria. And I go into a little more depth in my other video. And I believe I have some links in the description of that other video that link to the scientific articles that I used to figure that out. But the reason why it was big in Brazil and actually might have actually shown symptoms is because these people, they drink spit beer. They brew alcohol with their spit, and what that does is your spit have mucosal bacteria, and when you're brewing beer with your mucosal bacteria, it will fill up the gut, so your gut will be totally filled up with mucosal bacteria. Then Zika virus and other viruses that infect mucosal bacteria will really go to town and really cause the full, their true form will show, and they'll cause the, full symptoms. But in America, we don't drink spit beer. We have pretty sterile diets, so we're not going to have large amounts of mucosal bacteria in our guts. So Zika is just not going to affect us, practically at all. So that's another thing. But in case you are worried about Zika or anything like that, or if you have it, I mean, if you have Zika, the way you cure it is food-grade diatomaceous earth. You just take, a teaspoon or so of food-grade diatomaceous earth each day, or a teaspoon of bentonite clay a day, and your Zika virus will go away, because that kills the mucosal bacteria that are hosts to the Zika virus. So it's just total scare factor. I mean, this is, the global central banks run the CDC just like all the other 3-letter agencies that they run, and this is just a big, it's a divide and conquer. It's a divide and conquer as far as countries and the Olympics and all that. It's a divide and conquer agenda, as well as a problem, reaction, solution. They have control of this story, and they will manipulate the story however they want. I mean, you can find, dirt anywhere. I mean, they could do, they could collect urine in Louisiana of everyone, and they're going to find a couple cases of Zika, and it's going to be this huge meeting. I mean, it's just a joke. You know, these people aren't even having any symptoms. So it's a total scam. It's like carbon taxes. They just want, it's like global warming for carbon taxes. They just want to end medical freedom with this. You know, you're going to want, you know, to have mandatory urine testing of everybody. They definitely want that. You know, that way they can find anything they want. They could find any illegal drugs. They could find banned viruses. You know, it's a joke. They could find anything they want. They just want total control of the population, and they will use disease definitely to achieve that. You know, they want, you know, checkpoints where they're going to test your urine. They're going to say it's for Zika, but they're going to use it for everything, including drugs and everything else, alcohol. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Just total tyranny. This is just another means that they can impose black martial law, where we're under martial law, but nobody knows it. So, thanks for watching. Take some food-grade diatomaceous earth, and you'll never get any viruses again. I am the Nature Hacker. Do work.